Unveiling international stances on the Israel-Palestine conflict in 2023, the Israel-Palestine conflict has reached new peaks, sparking global discussions and concerns. From political tensions to religious differences and land disputes, the world is closely monitoring. This video will guide you through the perspectives of global giants, the US, Russia, and China, revealing the intricate geopolitical web surrounding this issue. USA's role, a balancing act. Historically, the US has championed a two-state solution, but different administrations have taken varying paths to this vision. Under President Trump, the US took a detour from its traditional advocacy for a two-state solution. Critics say that certain policies under his administration hindered prospects for this outcome. In contrast, President Biden has echoed the sentiment for a two-state solution, focusing on strengthening ties between Israel and Arab nations and renewing aid for Palestinians. As tensions rise, the US finds itself walking a tightrope, balancing its long-standing alliance with Israel and its concerns for the rights of Palestinians. Following a recent Hamas attack, President Biden displayed firm support for Israel. Simultaneously, the US is emphasizing the need to provide humanitarian assistance to Palestinian civilians and re-evaluate actions like settlement expansions, which could hamper the two-state solution prospects. Domestically, the US witnesses diverse opinions, with demonstrations across the spectrum showing support for both Palestinian and Israeli causes. Russia, historical ties and geopolitical concerns. Russia's ties with both Israel and Palestine trace back in history. In recent times, Russia-Israel relations have blossomed in terms of trade, security, and overall contact. Moscow has denounced violence against both groups while voicing skepticism about Western policy on Israel, seeing the conflict as a potential risk to its own security. Aligning with most international actors, Russia promotes a two-state solution. President Putin, in conjunction with the UN Secretary-General, has emphasized the importance of independent states for both Israel and Palestine. However, Russia often finds itself at odds with the US approach to the conflict, highlighting the different paths these two global powers have taken. Given the rising conflict, Russia is wary of other external players exacerbating the situation. China, a deepening role in Middle East affairs. China's position in the Israel-Palestine scenario is shaped by its modern history and deepening ties with the Middle East. With the conflict intensifying, all eyes are on China's moves and statements. After the recent surge in violence in Gaza and Israel on October 7, China took a stand, pressing for an urgent resolution to the Palestinian issue. Their officials have been vocal about the need for an immediate ceasefire, advocating for calm and restraint. Consistently, China has backed a two-state solution, focusing on establishing an independent Palestinian state. They view this as a critical step to ensuring lasting peace in the region. China's humanitarian perspective centers around condemning acts against civilians and breaches of international norms. They have been urging for global collective action to redirect the trajectory of the conflict. However, China's position isn't universally acclaimed. Israel has expressed concerns, desiring a stronger Chinese stance against Hamas. This difference underscores the multifaceted nature of global reactions to the issue. Conclusion: the Israel-Palestine conflict is not just a regional concern, it's a global one. As these three major nations navigate their stances, the world watches, hoping for a resolution that brings lasting peace. Join us in our next video, where we explore the role of other key nations in this intricate geopolitical dance.